Okay guys, let's talk. We've got something going on that's really weighing on my heart and weighing on my financial situation. I just don't know what to do. So what we've got going on right now is I just got done talking with Paige, and she talked a lot of the common sense into me. And as you know, I'm a car guy, so like that's apparent. So this is for like for all the non-car people who are gonna watch this. It's not gonna make much sense. But as a car person who builds very, very deep attachments to vehicles, this is a difficult decision for me. For Paige, it was simple as that. It was a mathematics equation, and from there she was done. But for me, it's more about an emotional state. It's more what type of experiences have I done with this vehicle? What type of things have we done with the vehicle? What type of experiences have we had? Like, what trials and tribulations have we went through that kind of like both made us stronger? And it's not like I'm talking to a person, but that's kind of where when you drive a certain type of vehicle, and it took me forever to explain this to Jeremy, and he finally now understands it, but it's got a soul. Like, there's something special about that vehicle, and like you can't articulate what it is, but you just know that there's something special about it. So baby girl has that in spades. I never ever thought that I would want to sell baby girl or do anything along those lines. Like, I always planned on keeping her forever. Like, even like if her transmission went out, like I would save up and replace her transmission. Like, that vehicle was always going to be in my life. And now I'm not so sure, and I feel terrible about saying this, but I don't even want to say it. This is crazy. Like, I'm contemplating selling baby girl and getting a ZHP. And for all of you who don't know what a ZHP is, I'll put a picture in right now. Yeah, it's a sexy vehicle, as you can see, but I don't know. I feel like I'm turning my back on a very close friend, a friend who's been there for me since day one. And I don't know, it's so weird that I'm thinking this. Like, what does that say about me as a person? Like, the fact that I'm willing to do this to baby girl, like, what does that say about me as a person? And am I gonna have this same bond with this ZHP? I don't know. And I get it. I get that it's a car. I get that it's a car and it's an inanimate object, and it really doesn't have a soul. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't care if I run it into a pole barn or if I sell it. But I just have such a connection with baby girl that it's like, this is so hard for me to even talk about, let alone go through. But I was talking with Paige about it, and she said that, like, either way, from a financial standpoint, like, I'm gonna be spending the money either to get baby girl fixed or using the money that I currently have to buy a new vehicle. To buy a ZHP, same generation, same everything, just a more performance derived version of baby girl. And I legitimately don't know what I'm gonna do. I talked with my dad a little bit ago, and he kind of offered two options. The first one is, he knows a guy who drives BMWs, but Dad knows some shady people, and I don't think I would want to give it to this person, because I want to make sure baby girl is going to be taken care of. If I make the decision to sell her, I wanted to know that she's taken care of. or I just don't want to know at all. That's why I was like evaluating dealerships. That way it's just like, I have no clue where this car is. But a second option that he threw out that I really, really like is he would buy a baby girl because she's only worth like, I did a Kelley Blue Book and a NADA Guides evaluation of her. And in her current state, she's probably only worth $2,500 max because she's got 281,000 miles on it. And like that's a lot of miles. Like that's a whole lot of miles. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. So this is really zoomed in. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. But what we were talking about was he would buy, because he's always like baby girl, he would buy baby girl from me and just give me like the cash, and then we would kind of go from there. I like that idea because like baby girl still remains in the family. That's the biggest thing, is just like she's still within the Mackey household. And yeah, God, I don't know. I think that's the option that I'm gonna honestly end up going with. Is just selling baby girl to my dad, using that money from that sale and buying a ZHP. But the more I talk about it, the more I'm kind of, the more I'm really wondering, is just like, am I gonna have the same connection with this other vehicle? Like, is it gonna be the same? Like, are we gonna be as close as baby girl and I are? Like, that's one of the things. Sorry, I'm just hopping in the Porsche. I want to put the top down. But is that one of the, is that something that's like actually gonna happen? Like, are we gonna be as close? Are we gonna go through the same adventures as baby girl and I did? Like, I don't know. I really don't. 1 second, guys. But we'll see. We'll see kind of how it goes and whatnot. But yeah, it's just a really difficult decision that I get to make. And just talking with Paige, like from a financial standpoint, like my emergency fund's beefed up enough to where if I need to pull money out of there, that's not a big deal. But if I just lost my train of thought. But if I need to give up baby girl, I definitely like want to make sure that it goes to my dad. And because it's not a lot of money, it's $2,000. Like, I know for a fact, like in our account where I pay my insurance, it's got like $3,000 sitting in it. So that's not a big deal from a financial perspective for him. But it's just not having baby girl with me day after day. And she's been with me, like, legitimately, she's just been with me through so much. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I don't know. One second, gotta see these. Ooh, bless me. But, yeah, so, after now that we've got that done, yeah, let's see if we can figure out how to put this top down, because I haven't done it yet. Alright, so we just turn the power on over there. As you can possibly hear, that major fan is going because this thing, I think, overheats. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna press. Oh, ooh, I just let the windows on. Okay, and then this. So you push this button, which is if you, yeah, I'm gonna let it go. So it's kind of got top up, top down, or sorry, top up, top down. So, oh, cool. You can kind of see it. Porsche Boxster. So, yeah. So this is what we're. This is what we're looking like right now. Yeah, guys. I legitimately have no clue what I'm gonna do. I think I need to pray on this. For some reason, like on my drive back from Denver, I've kind of been like, I feel like I had a conversation with God, and it was basically just, what is it you want me to do? I remember reading stories about David in the Bible, and what David did was, before he went to battle, before he did really anything, towards like kind of the beginning of him being king, was he asked God, like, should I go out to battle with these enemies? Should I, like, conquer this land? Like, should I go do this? Should I go do that? And God would either tell him yes or no. And like, they had that type of deep, meaningful relationship. And I kind of feel like as David got more powerful and became a larger king and kind of grew to the person that we kind of like all know him in the Bible as being, he lost that connection with God. Because I remember there was a specific point where David went to Samuel for counseling with God, versus like kind of like they had like this one-on-one conversation. So what I've been really trying to do is recreate that relationship that God and David had. Is that before I do anything whatsoever, I consult God and ask God, like, hey, pretty much asking God to whether I should do something. So God gives me the blessings versus asking God to bless whatever scheme I've come up with. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I was doing when I was in Denver driving, was just like asking God to not bless this, but let me know what is it that he wants me to do. Like, what would, it's not even like, I guess like, because it's like not even bringing glory to him or not. Well, I guess it kind of is, because it's about managing my finances. But yeah, guys, I just don't know right now what I'm gonna do with baby girl. Like, she's getting, I want to get her fixed, but also it's just like, I want a ZHP. Like, there's definitely two competing goals there. And the crazy thing is, though, it's like, I don't think I'd ever forget about baby girl. Like, that's the thing. Like, she's one of those, like, my experience with her and all the things that we've been through, like her dealing with me learning how to drive her correctly, me taking her up on road trips, me taking up her on a mountain. Thanks, Haley, for that. Me road tripping from Michigan to Colorado for the internship. Me, like, us going up to Steamboat, all doing these fun things. And me and Jeremy road tripping from Colorado back to Michigan, and almost falling asleep on the way, and almost having to stop in a Denny's parking lot and go to sleep. Then, like, graduating, and then, like, flying out to get her, then driving back, and then, like, Texas. Like, stinking Texas. Like, driving her out there. Like, that's really what destroyed baby girl, was me getting out of debt and the Texas thing. That's like the biggest things that that had a large effect on baby girl and how she ran. But yeah, guys, this is becoming a long video, but it's just something that's like really weighing on my heart, because this car, I've been through so much with this car, and I always thought that I would have her. And if I'm gonna do this, like, it's going to Dad. Like, I'm not gonna sell it to anybody else if I am going through this. So I've got a month to make a decision. Dad said that we're just re-evaluate it in a month, because I think he can kind of tell that I'm really hesitant about doing this. So yeah, we'll kind of just see how that goes and what it is I end up doing. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on with this, and like what my thought process behind this, and just the update as to either getting a ZHP or keeping baby girl. So yeah, so that's kind of like the big decision. That's one of the big decisions that I was telling you guys about before. There's another career related decision that once I kind of get everything squared away, I'll be making a video update on that. But yeah, so right now this is just my decision about my car, like the BMW decision, pretty much, like baby girl or ZHP. So it's Like, I don't even have a real connection with the ZHP at all. Like, granted, like, I've never driven one before, but like, yeah, just I don't really have a connection with it. So we'll kind of see how that goes, and I'll definitely kind of keep you guys in the loop on this journey, and to kind of talk with you guys about the financial piece of it, what it is that I want to make sure that I'm doing correctly, as well as kind of like according to like what God has kind of called us to do, what Dave Ramsey's principles say, and definitely pain is going to be a very huge instrumental piece into this. So yeah, so the guys, that's what we're gonna sign off right now. But yeah, so this is gonna be the first vlog that's talking about me potentially selling baby girl and getting a different vehicle. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Today is day 16, so thanks for chilling out for day 16. Day 15 is gonna be in my pants below. Check out that link. And yeah, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, infamous words of TJ Hunt, just keep moving forward. And this is going to be a journey, so get your journey on, guys. Get your journey on. So this is the BMW Decision. I don't like that name. I'm going to call it the Baby Girl ZHP Decision. That's a long name. We'll refine it. Don't worry, we got it. We got it. All right, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. See ya.